Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. A salutation to all the Arkin, especially the truth on cutting raw. Waking leg comes to third commercial about ball. And the topic is the so-called, what you ignorantly call UFOs, are the chariots of Israel, are the vehicles of the angels, are they not green aliens or small, big-headed aliens? Those are the angels. And when Yahawashi returns, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahawashi means he saves, he delivers. He's going to come on the fathership where every eye is going to see him. Just like Terminator, Independence Day, all right? So I want to start at Zechariah, the 5th chapter, all right? Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and look, behold, a flying roll. Speaking of what? The so-called UFO. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying road. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. And that was the size of that chariot. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. And it's the curse on part Esau, Edom, on these heathens, man. All right? Because it's going to be their destruction. All right, when the Lord come with the host of angels, all right, and chariots of Israel, all right, that's going to be the destruction of Israel and the deliverance of the elect of the house of Israel. All right, and that's why the Lord scares Esau by letting him see more and more chariots, because that's a sign that the Lord is going to come soon. All right, and there's a curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that still shall be cut off, as on the other side you saw Edom. According to it, everyone that swears shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. And I will bring forth the Lord of hosts, and I shall enter into the house of the thief Esau Edom, and the house of him that swear falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it, and the timber thereof, and the stones thereof, the concentrates from the mouth of the chariots, man. All right, and then speaking of the chariots, is what we going on Ezekiel. Ezekiel will within the will. Ezekiel 1:16, and with the appearance of wheels, and their works are like the color of beryl, and therefore had one likeness, and the appearance of their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. And that's what it is. When you look at it, it looks like a wheel within a wheel. That's the chariots, man. That's what you ignorantly call a UFO. And they have different sizes. They can manipulate gravity. They're not sustained to gravity, or subjected to gravity. That's why they can make sharp turns. They could go from east and then go up north. It's like, and that's what Esau is going to fight against. All right, something that's of a different realm. All right. I'll go to Psalm 68. Psalm 68. And like 17. And the chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is amongst them at Sinai and a holy place. And the Lord chariots of God 20,000, even thousands, man. The Lord is among them. I'll show you among them like his son. All right. And we know that they hide themselves within the clouds. Psalm 104:3. Who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. The wings of the wind. And that's how he camouflage and hide himself within the clouds, man. And that's where it says Yahawashi shall come in the cloud. All right. That's is what you ignorantly call a UFO, but it's the church of Israel. So Revelation 1:7, where he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also shall pierce them, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. So coming in the clouds is what you ignorantly call UFOs. Those are the church of Israel. They are the vehicles of the angels. All right. And now green aliens or big-headed beings that want to eat you alive. It's none of that. Or the vehicles of the Israelites of the, starting with the, Slakia, the angels. All right, and the elect is gonna have them. You know. I can even get Ezekiel. Not Ezekiel, Daniel. 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 79. And I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient days did sit, whose garment was white as snow. And speaking of who you call God or Jehovah, Yahawah, his name, he exists. He exists. And did whose garment was white as snow. It's proving that he have a body, all right, but a celestial body, not a terrestrial body. All right, he have a garment white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like a fiery flame, and the wheels as burning fire, and fire streams issue came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. Judgment was set, and the books were opened, and those fiery flame, the wheels are as burning, are chariots. So that's Daniel 7. So I'm going to go into 2 Ezra 13. Second Ezra 13. And this was Ezra thought it was a mountain. 2 Ezra 13, it came to pass. After 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the ways thereof. And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Yahawah come with the holy hosts of angels, holy hosts of heavens, or of the heavens. When he turned and his countenance looked, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it felleth the fire, speaking of the concentrated heat from the mouth of the chariots. And after this, behold, and lo, there was together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. The heavens, all right, heavens are the cloud, the heavens, the second heavens, all right. Behold, but I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. That's how big it was. Ezra thought it was a mountain. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was driven, and I could not. All right, because if it was that mountain, he would have seen where the mountain came from, but it wasn't. That's how big it was. And after this, behold, and lo, all they which were gathered together to do him were so afraid, and yes, durst fight. And those that gathered together to do him were all the nations, all the air force, all the space force, to fight against Yahawah and the angels. And they're gonna be destroyed. So a little quick lesson. I wanted to go into, what you usually call UFOs or the chariots of Israel. All right, that's why even the same when it said Mount, read in Psalm 68, as in Mount Sinai. All right, it's the same thing in Exodus. It was a pillar, a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. So, quick lesson, man. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honor to the apostles of the Elder Great Millstone. And salutation to all the Akim that's wishing the truth uncut and wrong. Waking leg, come to third, come Mashallah, Abba, Shalom.